Hi guys, my name is Suzanne and I'm a Chinese metaphysics master in Hong Kong. Today I'm going to show you what your Bazi chart can tell you about your metabolism. Yeah, we're not just using Bazi to tell us about our career, our love life, our wealth situation. No, we can also look at it to determine at what speed we're actually burning fat. Yeah, that's what the metabolism is all about. And there's a lot of times when I have clients who say, oh, I go on a diet and it just doesn't work. I don't know why it doesn't work. And so you can check about the chart to very easily determine who breaks down fat faster. And also then when there are times where it's easier for you to get on a diet than at other times. All right. So let me show you what you need to do. So first of all, you need to plot your Bazi chart. You can go to this link here, and I'll also post a link in the description to the video. So copy paste and then just enter your date and time of birth. Time is not all that critical. However, obviously, it gives you a little bit more detail and it's more accurate if you do have the time. So enter your date and time of birth. And then for those of you who are completely new to Bazi, you will see a long graph with charts and everything. Just scroll all the way down to the bottom of the chart. And on the left-hand side, you will see this diagram here. It's called the 5 structures. And as you can see, there's a beige colored diagram, and then there's a purple colored diagram. Focus on the beige colored one. Yeah, because this is your natal chart. This represents the natal distribution of the energies in your chart. And so this is basically, this tells you what the default is. Now, in this particular diagram, what we focus on is specifically the output element and the resource element. So let me show you. So focus on the output element and the resource element. It is not important which element is actually associated with it. Yeah, so in this case, output is the metal element and fire is the resource element. It could be completely different from you. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Just look where is output and where do you have resource. Yeah, that is what is key. Now, then you need to check the percentage of these elements. So in this particular case here, we've got the output element at a pretty high level. So it's around 80%, maybe even 90. And then we've got the resource element here at about 40. Yeah, we're focusing on the beige color diagram. Now, the output element represents your metabolic rate, how fast you can burn calories. If it's very high, then you have a high metabolism and you can burn fat relatively quickly. The resource element, on the other hand, represents how much you store in your body. The higher it is, the more likely it is for you to put on weight. So this person here in this particular example has a much higher output rate than resource rate, right? So this means that this person is able to lose weight quite easily. If it's the other way around, if the resource element is way higher than the output element, then you put on weight easily. Yeah. So if your output element is at 100 and your resource element is at 0, then it's actually quite difficult for you to put on weight, any type of weight, which is also not a healthy thing. So neither one of them should be at 100 or a 0, because that is then definitely out of balance. But if the output is higher than the resource, you lose fat or you burn calories faster. If the resource element is higher than the output, then you just store it more. It's more difficult for you to lose fat or to burn calories. Now, if the resource element is very, very high, it also means that you just generally, you enjoy food, you enjoy drink, yeah, you have a good appetite, you enjoy life, yeah. So it's not to say that with a high output element you don't enjoy life, but those with a high resource element, they really they are foodies. Yeah, they're the classical foodies. And so that's why it makes it so difficult for them to lose weight. Now, if you want to see in what years it may be easier for you to lose weight, let's say if you are high on resource, yeah, and so it's really quite difficult for you to lose weight. Then if you can look at the years distribution, so then you look at the purple diagram. In a year where then the output element becomes stronger than the resource element, yeah, so the annual output will be stronger or at a higher percentage than the annual resource. In those years, it will be much easier for you to lose weight or to burn calories, go on a health regimen, whatever it is. Yeah, conversely, if during a year the annual resource element is higher in percentage than the annual output element, regardless of what your default natal chart says, then it will be harder to lose weight. Yeah, so this is how you look at your Bazi chart and detect what kind of metabolism you have. Yeah, ideally they're both more or less the same, but if one is significantly higher than the other, it can tell you about whether you're more likely to lose fat or put fat on. All right. So I hope this helps you guys to have a look at a Bazi chart from a bit of a unconventional point of view, not just love and relationships and all of that, but also from a, well, not necessarily, well, it is a health question, but you know, one that has more to do with diet and actually exercising. All right, I hope this helps. I hope you found this interesting. A brief glimpse into what else we can do with your Bazi chart. If you do have any questions, any comments, please put them in the comment section below. And please make sure to support my channel by hitting that like button, subscribing to my channel, and sharing this video on your social media. All right, see you guys soon. Take care.